Hello everybody, Happy New Year! It's time to see the very first boxes of 2019. I hope you had a really good Christmas and a really good New Year. Unfortunately, ours didn't quite go to plan. All three of us got struck down with a sickness bug over Christmas and New Year. It was a very long drawn out thing, so Mia got it first, then I got it over Christmas, and then Andy got it over New Year. So, fun, festive period for us. But we are all back to full health now, thank goodness that's over. And yeah, excited for a new year and to start working on plans for So Haley Jane and everything. But obviously, first off, it is the boxes, the very first boxes of the year. And I think these are really special. I know I say this every time, all the boxes are really special, but I am super happy with these ones. And I'll show you why. So I shall dive straight in. I don't think there's anything to tell you about beforehand. So I shall start with the classic and mini boxes. I've got the classic box here to show you. The mini is a smaller version with slightly less in it. So I shall show you how it looks upon arrival. It's a full one. The fabric's quite hefty, so it's very full. So we've got the magazine, which I will show you more about later, but it tells you the theme of this month is New Year's Resewlutions. Yes, I've seen this on Instagram and on other places, and the Fold Line just did a blog about it actually, to see what everyone's New Year's resolutions are. So that is the theme. It also kind of ties in with the fact that the Great British Sewing Bee is coming back early this year. We don't know exactly when yet, but it is coming back early 2019. And I'm so excited. So it all kind of ties in with, it's a sewing themed box basically, and it's good, it's so good. So we shall start off with the sweet treat. Doesn't really tie into sewing, and I don't know about you, I don't know of many sewing treats out there. So we've got Malram, so addictive. We have 100 metre reel of Gutermann thread to match the main fabric. Then I've gone for some shirring, I think that's how you say it, shirring elastic. So if it's sort of, maybe it's a new technique. I've never done shirring before, something I would like to give a go for, and I think it works really well on children's clothes, particularly girls' sundresses. Quite often there's a panel at the back that's elasticated and stretchy for comfort, and that's what this is for. So I think that might be something new to try to tie in with the New Year's resolutions idea. Trying new fabrics, new pattern companies, new techniques, so on and so forth. We also have, every box has 2 meters of bias binding. In the classic and mini boxes, it's an ivory colour satin bias binding. So maybe you want to make your New Year's resolution to have the insides of your garment as beautiful as the outsides. I'm sure you do anyway. Some people really like to give a lot of thought to what the inside looks like. Even though no one's going to see it, it just makes it feel just that little bit more special. Then the fat quarters are gorgeous. They're called So Beautiful. So we have this one that has, it's like a denim colour with buttons on. Then I'm going to have to open this up so you get the full effect of this. There's 2 colourways of this particular pattern, a navy blue and a pink. Make sure I've got it the right way up. Ta-da! So isn't it lovely? And it has cute little phrases like so many patterns, so little time, craft and draft, a time to sew, darn it, needle pulling thread, I'm on pins and needles, never cut corners. There's loads to see in this one. So that's the blue one. And then, yes, the pink one is the same but on pink, a pink background. So that's really lovely too. And then the fourth one, so in the classic box there are 4 fat quarters, in the mini box there are 3, in the luxury there are 5, so there's an extra pattern in the luxury box. But the fourth one is this gorgeous sort of mint green with flowers on, so that is lovely too. I have to fold this back up. I had to cut the fat quarters myself again this month, and my mum took some off my hands over Christmas, and then me and Andy sat over the last couple of days and folded them all up. We watched Luther. It's a bit of a contradiction watching Luther and folding fat quarters. If you haven't seen Luther, it's terrifying. It's terrifyingly brilliant. I was watching it, every now and then the fat quarter came up to my face like that. It was quite scary. Anyway, enough about that. Then in the classic and the luxury boxes there is an extra treat, and it is from Crafty Pinup. I don't know if you follow her on Instagram. She has a YouTube channel, and she now has just opened her own little shop. I think it's on her own website. I'm not sure if it's on Etsy. But yes, isn't it beautiful? So it's a little sewing machine, enamel pin with a flower, and it's gorgeous. So that ties in with the sewing theme. And you can find it at craftypinup.shop. She also has one for knitting, and she has a tote bag as well. And I think she's planning to add more products. There is an interview with her in this month's magazine as well. So I'll show you the magazine now actually before I show you the fabric. That's what I'm going to do. So issue 2 of the magazine, got a little introduction for me. It's a bit fuller, this one, a bit more went into it. I've done a DIY tutorial for making reusable food wraps with beeswax. Interview with Abby from Crafty Pinup, who's just lovely. Then the So Hayley Jane subscriber profile is, her name's Harriet, and she has been subscribed to me since October 2016, and so I've done a little interview with her. Shall I show you the next page? Because the next page is an interview with the company who has supplied the pattern that goes into the luxury boxes, and it's Andrea of Experimental Space, who is local to me and who has helped. She came in and she helped put these boxes together. So you might be opening a box packed by Andrea, who has, like I said, supplied the pattern for this month. So thank you very much, Andrea, for all your help. Then I've done pattern picks for the month using the fabrics that have gone in. Make of the month. So I saw Shelley on Instagram who made this gorgeous dress. What was it? It was the Fancy Tiger Crafts Fen dress using the burgundy viscose twill from October. So the make of the month gets her next box for free as a gift. So Shelley will get February's box as a gift. Then I've got Handmade by Harriet. So Harriet, who blogs for me, I have included her project in here. And then finally, I've done Hayley's Little Links. So it's a sort of, this isn't always going to be a sewing related thing, but I've got the perfect sewing companion. So I've got the particular episode from the Love to Sew podcast that I've enjoyed, a particular video vlog from the Fold Line. Then I've included a link to Ginger Thread Girl, to Jen's blog, and then what I've been watching on Netflix recently, which is Riverdale. So I'm going to sort of build on that and add more, hopefully. So that is the magazine. Okay, I feel like I'm talking really fast and forgetting to breathe. Let me show you the fabric. So this fabric I received a sample for from the supplier a couple of months ago. I hadn't asked for it. They send, every now and then they send me a bunch of samples of what they've got in. And this came and I saw it and I had to have it. I had to get it for you guys because it is so gorgeous. So I basically, this is I built the theme around this fabric. It's a fabric that I've not worked with before. It's an ITY brushed jersey, and oh my days, it is so soft. It is so scrummy. It's this gorgeous mustard yellow with a black floral print. It is so soft. I can't stop touching it. I took some home over Christmas. I was hoping to make something and photograph it to go in the magazine, but obviously, as I said, we were struck down with illness, so I didn't get it made. But I am making the Mayfair dress from Nina Lee, which was the pattern in a box a few months ago. But if the colour isn't necessarily your colour, because yellow is quite a bold colour, pyjamas. Make some pyjamas out of this, because you just have to wear it. It's got to be next to your skin. It is so scrummy. Anyway, can you tell I'm in love with this fabric? It's so gorgeous. Right, that is the classic box. The mini box has 1 meter of that fabric, which is perfect for making a vest top perhaps, or a little pair of shorts, pyjama shorts. You can make loads. Right, the luxury box. Okay, let's open this up. Again, it's nice and full, this one. Da, 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 da. In the luxury box, again, we have the satin bias binding, the shirring elastic, reel of thread from Gutermann, Maram, and 5 fat quarters. So the 5th print that you didn't see before was this knitting print. So it's got balls of yarn and knitting needles. Then we have the lovely pin from Crafty Pinup, the magazine, and the pattern, as I said, is from Experimental Space, who is a relatively new pattern company. She's only got 2 patterns out at the moment, and the very first one she released was the Evelyn blouse, which is absolutely gorgeous. It says on the back, the beautifully drapey blouse with an upright collar, flowing down to a flattering V-neck front detail and set-in sleeves, finished with pretty slit openings on the cuffs. It's gorgeous. So yeah, really lovely. And the fabric, again, so gorgeous. So it is a viscose crepe with a sort of linen look to it, but it just drapes so beautifully. I'm not going to unfold it because I need to pack it back into the boxes, but it's lovely. And it's got peacocks on the front, so it's good. It's a really good colour palette because it's fairly muted, so it still works quite nicely for the winter, which you can team with a cardigan as well. But it would also work for spring and summer as well, so I think that's a really good colour palette. So there you have it. That is all the goodies in the boxes this month. Anyway, oh, I should also show you, I got for Christmas the Sewist necklace from Closet Case Patterns, which is so gorgeous in this lovely gold colour. I got that from the hubby, so thank you very much, Andy, for that. It's beautiful. And oh yeah, I also got these little button earrings. I don't know if you can see them. They're Ted Baker little button earrings. Very cute. Anyway, I should say goodbye now. I feel like this has been quite a long video. I hope you have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing. Happy sewing, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye.